Jared Polin, photo.com, and this is another installment of the first-person shooter project. That's where I have a camera attached to the top of my D3S or whatever camera that I am shooting with in order to show you the scene that I am capturing, but we have something better than just one camera tonight. I actually had two cameras filming this Matisyahu show. One was the D7000 off to the side with the 16 fisheye on it, I believe, and then the other was the contour camera on top of my D3S. So both cameras were running at the same time, and, you know, I will just say this about the show. It was one of the hardest shows to photograph in terms of lighting. I don't know what the lighting guy was doing for this show, other than keeping it dark. I don't know if that's what he was told to do or whatnot, but I mean, you can see I was at 10,000 ISO for this shot, and, you know, I'll walk you through the shot before I show you the video. You're going to see everything from how this shot was made, from a couple, you know, from like a minute before to a minute after, and what happened in between with some expletives. I think there's two curses in there because it's kind of interesting what happened. So I'll lead you up to the show, or what was going on here. It was very dark. The Matis shot behind me that you can see right there was actually shot at the same venue basically a year before, and I had that was pretty good lighting. You know, I was able to make it even though it was 8,000 ISO. Matis just must like his lights dark at shows, which is, you know, the case with some people, but you have to really push the limits of your gear, and in this case I'm pushing the limits of the D3S, shooting at 1/25th of a second f3 to 10,000 ISO with the 14 to 24 2.8. So what was going on here is, you know, being that there weren't a lot of great shots that I got during the show, this was somewhere in the middle. I knew I had to take a chance and get something different. So you know, well, you know what? Instead of me telling you, why don't we just show it to you first and go from there. So here what we're looking at is live footage of one song ending and the other song is about to start. So Matis walks out to the barricade, and I see this happening, and you're going to see me cross over here on the video in a second, you know, because I've got, I guess, a 24 to 70 or 70 to 200 on at the time, and I thought maybe he would go there and then pop back into a spot to start singing, but I'm like, oh snap, yeah, I got the 24 to 70 on. As you see me going down, you can see the one camera, you know, I'm changing the lens. I'm trying to go pretty quick because I'm like, oh man, I could get some shots here. And now the lights just pop on actually high, so I take my chance. I move out there, and just as I get out there to take pictures, he moves off.
I got caught. Fuck.
And I stopped talking just for that because you could hear the few things that I said. And the one thing was I got caught. You know, it's not very often that that happens, but, you know, I took my chance because I needed to get one of those pictures that was unique, and I used you know, him going off onto the barricade to make it happen, but unfortunately he didn't stay there long. I didn't have the right lens on in anticipation of that happening because I didn't think that was going to happen, but I switched quick. I ran out there. You know, split-second judgment was like, I'm going. I need to make this happen because I need to get a good shot, and by the time I got there, this is the shot that I got. It's of him, you know, he's still got his hands on David over here in the center. You know, you got everybody cheering. My angle is off because he started to move. Obviously, I would have liked to have had it right in the center. Everything even left to right, front to back, up and down. But that wasn't the case this time. It's still an interesting photo, but it's not a keeper. It's not, I mean, it's a keeper, but it's not a winner. I mean, I just love the faces of everybody else in the crowd and the flashes going off and everybody digging it. You know, the lights got really bright for this. That's why some of these people are burnt out, because the lights for one time in the show actually got really, really bright. So, you know, that runs you through the first-person shooter project for this photo. You know, you saw what happened. You know, you got to see that I had to switch lenses quick. I ran out there. I got caught. You can hear me say I got caught because I'm wearing my microphone, and it is what it is. So there you have it. That's just, you know, you know, what I like about this project is that you get to see the video. You get to see what's happening, and then you get to try to see what I tried to capture or did capture, and put it all together to see how fast this stuff actually happens. And just, you know, I had to take the chance to go on stage. I had to make it happen. I didn't get in trouble or anything. It's just that, you know, you have to feel those things out, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. So there you have it. First-person shooter project, Jared Polin, photo.com. See ya. Are you looking to get better images in low-light situations? Well, I have a free photo guide that I give to you for nothing just for signing up for the Fro email list. Just use this box right here, put in your name, put in your email address, send it. We will automatically send you the free ebook that is basically a free photo guide, a guide to capturing motion in low light. So look into your email box once you send and verify your email address, and you will be automatically sent that guide.